Whip. Starting this match off is Dante Kassan and Maserati Rick.
Okay, good call.
Nice line, and you know, Dante has, while he's been slimming down, he's also been bulking up at the same time.
That is a very good point. I've noticed that, man. The man is getting a lot stronger. Look at him, he's flexing now.
And he looks good, Whip. You know, every month he looks a little bit better. He gets a little bit more confidence, and with the father behind him, you know that confidence is just growing.
And that's what I was going to say, man. His swagger is totally different, man.
Big clothesline drops Maserati. Another big back elbow. Corner clothesline. And Whip, I'm not going to lie, this is not how I expected this to start.
To be honest, I'm going to tell you, I actually did because I'm seeing him do this right now. Again, when he got Father Marquise, it's like having a mentor in your corner. Almost having a good man upstairs. Well, the big man upstairs.
I was going to say 2 mentors.
Yeah,
one in your corner, one upstairs.
This is true.
We're not talking about the guy who lives up there, Whip.
Yeah. Did you pay your rent earlier? No?
No, at start of the month.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, here comes Bill Martell. Quick drop toe hold there, drops Bill Martell. Father Marquise, always impressive, looking great. I love these prayer chops, Whip. This is one of my favorite things that he does. Such an innovative way to knock a guy down, Whip.
This is true, man, but I'm going to tell you, I'm a little shocked. Normally when they come out here, the fans, they love Father Marquise, even though he might not use the best tactics all the time. But they're solidly behind Studio 86 today.
Well, speaking of slightly underhanded tactics there, Marquis takes a knee to the back, but did not really slow him down, Whip Dog. We are seeing a very impressive Father Marquis, very motivated, looking to add to his belt collection.
And that's the thing, man. When you got a long night, you're talking about a tournament. That's more than one match in a night. You're trying to get a win as quick as possible because you don't want to exert as much energy for later on.
Absolutely. A nice blind tag there from Maserati Rick. And Marquis had no idea it happened. Our referee did catch it. Good eyes on the ref. Knee to the midsection. And now Studio 86 is in control, Whip Dog.
Yes, they are, and I think this is what they waited for, man. And I like the new look they got. The colors kind of reminds me of somebody. I can't remember who, though.
I can't tell who, brother.
Yeah, oh well.
Well, I'll say it before. I said it on the pre-show, and I'll say it again. The purple straps of the new NWCW Tag Team Championships would complement the feng shui of Studio 86.
I totally agree, man. I can agree with you now. I didn't on the show.
Yeah, I was there. A little underhanded tactics here from Mr. Martell.
Now, my question is, why do that right in front of the referee, though?
Well, Whip, you got a 5 count, so technically it's not elite. It's kind of more bending the rules than breaking them.
This is true, but if the referee sees fit, he can throw him out right with that, though.
I mean, as long as he doesn't break that 5 count. Now, if the referee sees it 3 or 4 times, $2 million fist drop. If the referee sees him do it 3 or 4 times, then yes, he could, in theory, disqualify him. But you also have to remember, this is a championship tournament. This referee might be a little bit more lenient.
I agree. Good point. Very good point. Very good point. Because we got to get definitive champions tonight, man.
This isn't your typical exhibition match.
Yeah.
A nice chin lock here. Referee in good position to make sure it's not a choke. We've already seen Studio 86 use some underhanded tactics. Nothing wrong with that, in my opinion. Do what you got to do to win. Dante attempting to fire up Marquis, and some of the fans getting behind it. But like you said, the fans are just not feeling the father tonight as much as they are as normal.
Yeah. I guess they feel he has enough backup already with the good man upstairs.
I mean, that is fair. Very smart there from Maserati.
Now, what are they doing, if you notice? They're cutting off that ring. They're not even letting Father Marquise get anywhere near Dante.
Nope, not at all. A brilliant maneuver, and I'm not going to lie, I expected this, but I expected the ring cutoff being done to Dante.
Yeah.
You know, and a wrestling chant has broken out.
You only get that in NWCW, that's for sure, man.
Never heard one before, oddly enough. Could you imagine if they just chanted football at a football game? It would be kind of fun.
I'm going to try that Sunday at the USFL game. Now, one thing I'm noticing here too, man, now, Father Marquise, even though he's in great shape, he's the smallest guy in the ring. Do you think that would affect him tonight?
I don't, because I think he's usually one of the smaller guys in the ring. You know, he doesn't come into it as a big guy normally. It's not like if Dante goes, you know, Dante's usually bigger, but Dante goes in there with Superman Onyx like last month, all of a sudden Dante's the small guy. Marquise used to being one of the smaller guys. Oh, the back rake. one of the most devastating moves in all of professional wrestling.
And we got, that's a great camera shot we got right now, looking at the pain on Father Marquise's face right now.
Shout out to the camera work. Look at just stomping an absolute mud hole.
Absolutely, they're an amazing camera team. Make sure you guys get them. We just can't have them on our nights.
And here comes Maserati.
See that showboating, man. Look, why bother Dante right now? Get on him. Don't fix your little fanny pack. Get on Marquise, man. What are you doing?
What's he setting up for? Thought about the Bronco Buster, but Marquis was able to block and technically whip. That is not a low blow.
And he kicked him right in his 6, not in his 9. Get it?
It's 86.
Oh, yeah, right.
Back to my point.
Right.
That is not technically a low blow as he was defending himself. Just to clarify.
Good point. But they still holding on to that foot. He can't get the tag. Can he make it?
Step up into Gary. Wait a second, whip. Down goes Studio 86.
But does he know where Dante is?
Well, that's a good question. Marquis a little lost there.
Do you hear that? The fans are calling for Dante. Oh my God, look at that.
This place blowing up for Dante Casal. Big clothesline drops Maserati. Bill, clothesline drops Bill Martel. Oh, that back elbow. Goodness gracious, whip. Might have knocked a couple teeth out.
Big splash by Dante in the corner.
Looking to set up Irish whip corner to corner. Studio 86 stuck in the middle with you.
Wait a minute, what is that? Uh-oh! No, that was in his 9. Or his 8.
That was in his 8.
Got it, that was right in his 8.
Yeah.
Right in his 8.
Oh, and Dante attempted to pin the wrong individual. That could have been the amount of time that Studio 86 needed to recover. Good call on the ref, realizing who was still the legal man. Dante looking for a massive belly to belly. Dante just continues to impress, but Whip Dog did not hook the leg.
That is, listen, you've got Marquise in your corner. He knows what's right. He's got to tell him, hook the leg, man. You can't miss an opportunity. You might only get one shot in the tag team tournament.
I mean, you will only get one shot, really.
Yeah, this is true.
This is not a round robin. This is single elimination.
Not like that fake NBA playoffs.
Yeah. Ducks the clothesline. Wait a second. Big power slam, and you saw him land hard.
That was 3. That had to be 3, right?
That was
3.
really close, Whip. You saw Dante.
I don't know, man. I think I saw the ref's hand hit for 3.
Quick tag in comes Bill Martel. And Dante is looking great tonight, Whip.
To be honest, I've never seen Dante this fired up before in my life.
He is in control. He does not feel like he's in over his head.
2 minutes remain.
Uh-oh.
And it's important to say, we did say single elimination. If the time limit does expire, that is a double elimination.
And somebody's the next match would be for the title, so they got to do something early and right now.
Double Irish whip. Oh, counter there. Suddenly, Studio 86 finds himself back in control.
That's probably the first time I ever seen somebody counter a double whip.
It was pretty nice there. Oh, went for a double clothesline. Marquis able to duck under.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Martel's got him up now. Fall away slam. One of my favorite moves.
Always.
Like
Rest in peace, Razor Ramon, Scott Hall, the bad guy.
Hey, yo.
Dante's
back in. Shot to the midsection. What is Martel looking for? Speaking of the bad guy, Whip Dog. Wait a second, super kick drops
man.
Marquis.
1 minute remains.
Double super kick drops Dante. Could this be it, Whip?
It might be Dante.
And there it is, Whip Dog.
Ring the bell, man.
The winners and going to the finals, Studio 86.
That was a great match. Dante showed me a lot tonight with his partner, Father Marquis, bringing the congregation back, hopefully for more than just one night. But they weren't ready for Studio 86 tonight, man. We called it, we told them, I don't know, man.
You're absolutely right, Whip. Everyone looked great. Dante, like you said, very impressive. But Studio 86, Maserati Rick, Bill Martel, 1-0 going into this tournament. If they can defeat Brutus Atwell and his mystery partner or Nathan Gunner, they will become the inaugural NWCW Tag Team. It's hard enough to prepare for either of these two individuals. Atwell, wait a second, Whip Dog, this could be what they need.
You know what? I'm making my pick right now. As much as I love the Sons of Michigan, I'm picking Brutus Atwell and his partner.
Atwell and Walker, it's not a bad pick, Whip. They are technically the favorite among the polls.
See?
But you gotta wonder, will Walker and Atwell work together long enough to win this match?
Now, if you notice what Nate is doing, I talked about it earlier tonight. He's taking a body part out of the bigger man, trying to tear that arm down.
Indeed, and we here in the NWCW do not know too much about Sherman Walker, aside from the fact that
Don't want to.
Fair enough, Whip Dog. And here comes Gutter. You said you needed to get down and dirty, and there's not much dirtier than a gutter whip.
This is true, man.
Drop toe hold, leg drop. Followed up with an elbow. It's a simple tag team move, but it's very effective.
And that's what they're doing. They're trying to out-wrestle these boys. But and that might work, because once they start brawling with them, they're going to tag that tail.
Oh, absolutely, Whip.
So their best bet is probably, to try to keep wrestling them, keep them on the mat.
Well, and there was your dirty tactics you were looking for, Whip, tugging on the hair of Walker. Still working over the arm. Now, do you think it was a plan for Nate and Gutter, before this to say, we don't know who it's going to be, but let's focus on that arm?
Oh, absolutely, man. That's one thing about being a veteran. You always have a game plan, no matter who you go against.
I mean, you got to imagine, Nate and Gutter were probably back there looking around, seeing who's not on the card. Maybe Sherman was one of the people they predicted.
Oh, absolutely.
That's if Walker was back there. I didn't see him.
But understand, Nate is one of the most calculated guys you're going to ever meet in the world. He knows everything that goes on in this whole building, even before it happens.
Gutter watching his head there, coming off the middle rope. Nice axe handle.
I'm surprised he hit him upside the head. You know that big old lump thing he got on the top of his neck? I'm surprised it even hurt him.
Right, I would have aimed maybe for the shoulder. Nice slide tackle-like clothesline there from the man called Gutter.
That's one thing about Gutter, man. All these years, he's still been one of the most innovative guys I've ever seen out there. Always thinking of new moves, new holds, everything, man.
Yeah, and usually it's Atwell doing the biting, but this time it's Gutter.
Well, maybe he can get down and dirty. Maybe I was wrong.
Big shoulder block from the Swamp Man.
And he went right through him. Did you see that?
Indeed, it was like he was trying to hit two guys. I mean, he did take a swig of that moonshine before the match. Maybe he is seeing two Gutters.
Good point.
And another bite, but this time from Atwell.
See, this is what happens when we don't have catering in the back. He starts eating on people.
Whip, you're absolutely right. And to my knowledge, there's not even an intermission tonight, so it's not like anyone else can get food either.
Man.
Massive headbutt there. And now, usually I would say nobody wins with a headbutt, Whip Dog.
Oh.
But when you're Brutus Atwell, you do win with your head.
He put a whole lump in that man's head.
Indubitably.
He's going to feel that tomorrow.
Fortunately, Gutter is no longer a baby, and he does not have a soft spot.
Good point.
But Atwell might bring it back.
Yeah, man. He's trying to reach out for that.
Fingertips away.
Nah.
Atwell firmly in control. Blind tag, in comes Walker. Atwell doesn't seem too pleased about the tag whip.
Absolutely not, man. Like, I wonder, did he really want to be that boys tag team partner, man?
Sometimes you got to put your differences aside, and like Sherman said, he loves him some shiny gold.
This is true, man, and don't we all?
There is gold in them there hills, Whip Dog, and Sherman Walker wants it.
Do you understand how much moonshine they can buy with the gold titles?
You're saying they're going to sell the belts,
Come
Whip?
on, man. It's a pawn shop right down the street.
Fair. Is that next to Salvation Armani?
Yeah.
I thought so. Probably work together. Back in is Atwell. Big scoop slam, center of the ring.
Now, one thing you might not know, and I know Gutter doesn't want a lot of people to know this, he's had back issues over the years.
Gutter.
Yes. So big slams onto his back will always hurt him a little bit more than everybody else.
Well, and plus, Gutter's probably taken 10 times more slams than Atwell.
Oh, my God.
And you hear Atwell. Atwell just shouted at Walker he was not done. He was not ready for a tag. And now they're arguing about who's going to play with Gutter.
See, this is why I didn't like it, man. It's breaking down. Don't do it, guys.
These two arguing center of the ring.
Lucky I came to help you.
Whip, I know that they both love gold, but I think there just might be too much animosity between the Swamp Man and the Mountain Man.
Absolutely, mate. No.
Have Nelson set up. Wait a second, miscommunication. Two trains crashing into each other. Gunner needs to make the tag. Quick roll. Tags in. Nate Matson. In comes Nate. Atwell legal. No, sorry, Atwell is not legal. Sherman is legal. Forgive me. European uppercut. That was what the argument was about, was Sherman tagging himself in. Dozy Do. Up and over goes Nate. Kick to the midsection. X Factor, center of the ring.
Nate is fired up. That boy is amazing. That's what they call him, Amazing Nate.
Well, Whip, perhaps Atwell was the legal man.
I don't know, man. I hope Thunder Dan's keeping order in there about who's the legal man. We don't want him to break down. Kicking Walker out the ring right now.
Gunner with some bionic elbows. Irish whip. Big back elbow. Interesting of Gunner to not hook the leg whip, dog.
That's not like Gunner. I don't know if those shots to the back earlier or them headbutts threw him off, but that's not what he normally does.
He tagging in Nate. Sons of Michigan looking to set up something. 3D center of the ring.
That's it.
The 3-1-3D. And that's gonna send Nate Matson and Gunner.
Advancing to the finals, the Sons
And it's crazy because I actually picked the Sons of Michigan to win this match.
Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, with a total combined weight of 439 pounds, from Detroit, Michigan, Bill Martell and Maserati Rick, Studio 86.
Oh, wait, Studio 86 coming hot out the gate, Whip Dog. And that's what they need, but Nate and Gunner firing back quick. And this is exactly what I thought was going to happen, Whip. These two teams breaking down, they both won.
And it's wild because I think I just told you, Nate told the fans, make sure they stay away from the ring. Look what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's taking it to the streets already.
Nate playing spoiler to himself a little bit here. Off the merch table there in the back.
Glad it's not my table.
Next 10 minutes, yes I am.
He's literally beating him in the bathroom.
He sent him into the John. Well, we're gonna try our best to call over here.
There's so much going on, man.
I think Nate might have just shoved a hot dog in Bill Martell's mouth.
Pause.
Meanwhile, Gunner and Maserati Rick are going at it over here.
Thank God for these amazing camera shots. We got cameras all over the building.
And we're
tonight.
gonna need them, Whip Dog. Wish we had double monitors at this point. Doing my best to call what I see. Oh, a thumb to the eye to Bill Martell.
I wonder, and the referee knows it's a tag team title match. He just letting it go, bro.
Absolutely, this isn't gonna end in a DQ. I mean, it could end in a DQ, but the ref's gonna avoid it as much as they can. And it looks like, it looks like Nate and Gunner are in control, but a back right to Nate Matson.
And even with a shirt on, that's still, you can feel that.
Oh, absolutely. And you know that people who do the back rank don't trim their nails before a match. They let them grow that week.
Man, they know what they're doing.
And it does look like Sons of Michigan are currently in control.
No, it's so crazy because Sons of Michigan always have been known as great wrestlers, not brawlers. But right now, they taking that fight to them boys.
Indeed, and Nate and Maserati are in the ring. I'm gonna guess that then these are our two legal men is how we'll start this off.
Hey, your guess is good as mine, dog.
But Gunner and Martell still going at it.
I didn't know this was tornado style, but it looks like it is.
Well, I believe technically it is not against the rules for the unlegal tag team to fight outside the ring, as long as no rules are broken in terms of weaponry.
I gotta find the NWCW rule book. I'll let you know next month.
Please do. Well, in the ring, Nate with a quick Irish whip. Nate looking for a sleeper hold here, looking to end this early.
And I don't know if you know, that's one of Nate's go-to moves.
Reverse DDT drops Maserati. Well, Nate was thinking about a pin, but Gunner has another thing in mind. Off the top of the big splash, Sons of Michigan could take it home, and they do not.
Listen, I did not expect the Sons of Michigan to be all over them like this before, man.
Well, especially after Studio 86 did the jump attack at the start here. Oh, Martel, very smart outside the ring, cuts off Gutter, exactly what we needed. Hot shots, Nate, big jumping knee strike, wow.
That is a vicious maneuver. A lot of people don't know how much that hurts you, taking that knee to the face.
And Maserati, not a small guy, and he got height with.
Oh, man, he got up there, man. That's about a 42-inch vertical. Should be playing in the NBA playoffs tonight.
Straight up jump over my kid. Irish whip now. Goes low, does Martel. Maserati. Whip, I did it again.
Yeah, you did, man.
Too hyped up, I'm too excited.
I mean, it's a tag team title match, man.
Headbutt from the top. This time it was a legit accident, though, and I didn't just mess up. All right, in comes Bill Martel. Studio 86 stomping away now.
And the
$1 million drop.
And the referee is being very lenient on the rules today. But I mean, the seriousness of this match, I don't blame him.
No, not at all. Martel in complete control over Madsen right now.
Shut up over there, you
Thought Nate was going for a purple nipple for a minute there.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
It's a legal maneuver.
See, back in my day, you couldn't.
Another back rake.
Back in my day, you couldn't throw so many closed fists, but it's kind of been a little bit more open now in pro wrestling. I kind of like it, man. Sometimes you gotta bust a fool in the mouth.
Indubitably whip dog. The fans here firmly behind Nate Madsen, as they tend to be. And let's see what Maserati brings to the table. Big axe handle to the spine.
He ain't going nowhere but down.
Wow.
Well, the fans getting into it.
Your mother taught me this, punk.
Wow, that fan's mom's a really good wrestler.
Amazing.
I didn't know Bill Martel was trained by that fan's mom.
I think she went to Studio 69.
Whip, it's 86.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. It's two different studios. I was there one time, a long time ago, baby. After college, yeah, never mind.
Nice 2 count there. Martel wants a faster count, but I don't think Nate does. Hey, if Nate ever teamed up with Studio 86, they could be amazing 86.
Well, we got Gutter over there trying to get the tag in, but it's not working right now. Brother calling for him from Nate.
Oh, and a big clap move there.
That's the ear ringer.
Thank you. Oh, and a double shoulder block. Both men are down, Whip Dog, and you notice they're on the wrong sides of their respective rings.
And Nate actually has been in the ring for a minute, man, so I know he needs to blow right now. You got to get that man the tag.
And Martel attempting to fan Maserati Rick, pull him down, get the blood flowing.
Because they're both gassed right now.
We gotta remember, Whip, not only is this for the titles and have been an intense match so far, these two teams have already had tag matches earlier tonight. Whip, it's only been an hour and a half. Not even. Inverted atomic drop there. Low drop kick. Gutter is fired up, Whip Dog.
Almost took the camera out.
Sliding complete shot. Oh no, miscommunication in the station. Shot to the midsection, Martel in trouble now. Wait a second, big step up enziguri from Maserati Rick. We've seen him hit that a couple times. Double super kicks to the leg, double super kick to the midsection, double super kick to the chin.
Trifecta.
Studio 86 in control. This could be it, Whip. Not today, says Gutter. Referee just got kicked out onto. I think he's okay. He might have hurt the elbow there. Look for a double backdrop. Didn't happen. X Factor to Bill Martel from Nate Madsen.
And that's one of Nate Madsen's go-to moves. That might be it.
We saw him hit it earlier tonight, and it led to the win.
The referee still looks like a little worse for wear. Is he okay?
Well, I mean, Maserati's not a small guy, and he got dumped onto him. They're setting up for that 3-1-3D. They hit it. Whip,
That's
is
ball
this
game.
it?
That's ball game.
Oh no, but the injured arm of the referee comes into play, Whip Dog.
No.
Fanny pack off the spine. Fanny pack off the skull. What's in there, Whip? I assumed it was just power bars and body oil,
Because
but
the damn so ain't his jumping jacks.
Maserati in. And there it is, Whip Dog. An injured free count.
God.
Studio 86 are your first ever NWCW Tag Team Champions.
I called this earlier in the match.
You said Sons of
I said
Michigan.
Studio 86. Play the tape back.
But we will, Whip Dog.
I told you all night long. Studio 86 had it. When they were here for the pre-show, I told you they had it.
What are you talking about, Whip? I was the one who said how great they would look with those belts on.
I said that it was master outfits.
No, I said that.
You got
Whip, how
selective,
much chicken did you eat?
you got selective memory.
Well, Whip, they have made it. Oh, look, Whip, look at that. Looks like it was a can of not soda, we'll say. Your inaugural NWCW Tag Team Champions, Bill Martell, Maserati Rick, Studio 86.
So what is the